welcome to Huntsman's Ranch. We are your hosts, Ernest
and Angie.
We are here to share our adventures on the ranch and beyond. Come join us as we share our experiences along the way.
This is me walking along our fence line and Vader. We cleared this part of the fence line, my mess, about, I don't know how long ago, but it was during the summer when it was really hot. So I only got just a bit, and then I was like, okay, I'm done until it cools off. Well, it's been in the 80s, so I'm back out here at it. Well, and Ernest is hunting, and I have nothing better to do than just work on the property. So here I am starting on what I would call section 2, because what I cleared was my section 1. And basically, I just come down here with my cart, you'll see later, and my doggo. I have a rake, removes all the big chunks of wood that I just, don't want to pick up with my hands, just scoot it out of my way, and kind of lets me know if I have a lot of vines or if I have a lot of trees. So if I know what kind of tool to use first. So that weed eater, best weed eater ever. Shout out to Echo who makes it, because it is a workhorse, little gas powered weed eater. And then you'll see me come back and get 2 pair of loppers. I have like some hand shears. That's what they're called. My hand shears or my tree loppers. Get smaller branches, smaller trees. And then I come back and sometimes I use a turbo saw. And the turbo saw gets bigger trees down. Now, I don't cut anything very big down because that's not the purpose of this. It's to just cut all the trees down. I just want to clear my property line. And you'll see, looks like I'm pretty far away from my property line here. It's because of a dry creek bed down there. And you saw me cross it. And then, actually, I'll kind of cross it again. Actually, I walked down in it. It's going to be part of my path. And section 2, I just really want to be able to walk around without branching smacking me in the head and the face, without vines scratching me. Also, my husband is very allergic to poison, ivy, sumac, and oak. So I just really want to make sure nothing's out there to touch him or touch me. So please sit back and enjoy the video. You'll hear some music for a while, and then I'll come back on with maybe a few explanations of what I'm doing. And I hope you enjoy the music. So this is about the third section that I'm clearing, and we're right up on the fence line now, which I really like. In a second here, you'll see Vader. He'll just stop and stare while I take videos of my camera because this doggo is having a stare down with the neighbor's cows. I don't think he's ever seen cows before. So I had to take a quick video, and then I just went back to work. So around that last video, I started having technical difficulties. I just kept running out of either battery or my SD card would be full. So then I just started walking in because it just was easier and nicer. And I didn't have time to go back and forth to collect the video. So as I'm walking back here, you'll see I am right along the fence line, and I didn't really clear much of this, a little bit of weeding, a little bit of moving a couple of branches. But I got all the way back to my back corner where my neighbor is, and I'll throw a picture up so you can kind of see the property line. I marked the corner where I'm at right now. And I just continued videoing because I just wanted to see how far I could really walk around. So basically, this would be the side of my property. And as you can see, it's with a bunch of trees down, but it is pretty clear. I'm pretty sure there's just a nice gradual animal trail back here that I just keep walking along. Now I see I have some weeding to do over here. Like I said, just clearing branches. But it sure is nice back here. It's quiet. It's cool. It's not hot like the rest of it because it's so shaded, and I really enjoy that. And then when you're back here, I'm going to come up upon a ravine. So the ravine looks just like this. The firmament doesn't look any different because I have another ravine that's all white and washed out, very different. But this ravine, oh look, Vader sees a rabbit, and there he goes chasing the rabbit. So this ravine, before this rain came, did not have all of this debris back here. It just didn't have the debris that it has right now. I think the rain just washed a lot of it out. And then as I go through the ravine, natural stairs, again, just an animal path back there, and I really love it. So I'm just looking around trying to see, okay, how long is this really going to take me to clear? So now once I pass the ravine, this walk takes you to the back side of my pond and the neighbor's house. Vader keeps stopping and looking because they have chickens and they have horses. And he is just fascinated with those other animals. And he already knows, we know our neighbors, and he plays with their German Shepherd. If he comes out, he's over here playing with Vader, or Vader's over there playing with him. And so about right around, I would say here, is where I really had to start working again. And I wasn't going to work. My goal was just to come out here and just take this video. But I couldn't do it. So I started chopping down vines. So many wait-a-minute vines. And you see all the dead foliage back there? Yeah, I had to pull some of that down because I was getting whacked, beat up. And I could not take getting beat up anymore. So I went back there, started working. It did take a couple hours. I won't lie, but I enjoyed it. But by the time I was finally done, I was like, okay, I'm hot, I'm sweaty. I'm going to have lunch with my mom. I really need to not be out here being hot and sweaty. I was supposed to take a video. So I get down to the point where I'm coming up right now, where I stopped. And as you can see, there's a couple trees down there I'm going to have to take down so that I can just walk straight through. And then once I get through there is a little bit of foliage to come up to my pond, the back of my pond. And I don't mind, just going to weed eat mostly. I think I might be able to get not through here where the trees are, but I will probably be able to come in from the pond side and do some just mowing back there. And once that's kind of mowed out, then I'll be able to come back in and cut down any little trees that I need to cut down or anything like that. So as I continue on, you'll see me pop out right behind my pond. And we already have a path around the pond cleared. That kind of came with the house. I just kind of maintain it. And I climb up the hill and I will show you our house. So here we are at the top of the hill on the side of the property, overlooking the pond. Still building my little duck house out there, duck coop. Got another still building out there. If you cross the pond, my ducks are over there. But this is it. This was why we moved out here. Right here. It was just this view. It was so nice, and it's relaxing out here. I figure if you see this, you can see why I want to be able to walk all the way around. Just want to be able to enjoy our property. We want to thank you for joining us on our journey And please leave us any comments or questions you might have. And go ahead, give us a like, share, and subscribe to Huntston Ranch. You'll have a good day now.